So to add rates to eRes, there are 3 steps, and we're going to go through them one at a time. So the first step is to enable the hotel website distribution channel. Now, one thing before I jump into these 3 steps is we do have a full training manual on how to create a rate from scratch, load rate prices, and make it bookable. That's from our Rate Wizard webinar. I do recommend that you take a look at that webinar if you wanted to see the full process of creating a rate from scratch. This process is going to assume that you already have a rate built inside RoomKey, inside Rate Wizard, and this will show you how to use that existing rate and distribute it to the eRes booking engine. Great. So once again, we'll start with step 1. This is how to enable the hotel website distribution channel. So in RoomKey, you're going to select the Rate Wizard and select the rate here. We'll use the best available rate. Click the Edit button in the bottom left-hand corner. And when the screen opens up, you want to select the hotel website distribution channel and click Update. Now you'll see the hotel website is now checkmarked in that hotel website column. So you do need to have rate, in order to distribute a rate to eRes, you do need to have that hotel website distribution channel selected. Now the next step is we are going to add rate prices to that hotel website distribution channel. So you've enabled the channel for the best available rate. Now we're going to load prices into that distribution channel. So once again, we'll select that rate in the Rate Wizard. This time you'll select the Next button. This is going to bring up the rate grid, and down in the bottom, you'll see the hotel calendar. But when I move to the hotel website distribution channel, you'll see that there are no rates set up for this channel. So I do need to load rates using the rate grid at the top of the screen. This example, I'm just going to use $100 as my base rate. I'll select the date from and date to. So this is going to be loaded for 2025 May through to the, and then I will select update rate amounts. And you'll notice that I have distribution channels selected at the bottom. I'm only going to load these rates into the hotel website distribution channel and click Save. When I load my rates, I should now see the rates appear in the lower half of the screen in my rate calendar below. So that is how you would load rate prices when you have added a brand new distribution channel like the hotel website. Now I have one final step. Step number 3 is to attach a client type to the hotel website distribution channel. Sometimes we call this step making it bookable, because every rate requires at least one client type attached in order to be bookable. So let's see how to do that here in step number 3. We're going to pick up where we just left off in the rate grid there. We'll just head back to the main page and make sure we have the best available rate selected. We'll go back to the Edit button, the pen and paper symbol in the bottom left corner. And once this page opens up, it'll just take a moment here. There we go. At the top of the screen, you're going to go directly to the Client Types tab. Here you will see the hotel website distribution channel. And when you click the black arrow, it will expand to show you all the different client types available. In this example, I'll select the website/eRes booking client type and click Update. You can now close out of the Rate Wizard completely. So once you complete those 3 steps, that will ensure that the hotel website distribution channel is enabled. There are prices loaded into that distribution channel, and the prices and rate is now bookable because you have a client type attached. Now, one last thing that I wanted to note, that step number 3, the client type that I used did have a custom name associated with it. So the name was website/, eRes booking engine. In your property, you may have a different name assigned to your eRes booking channel or that type of client type. So I'm just going to open up RoomKey and show you where you can find your custom name or the name of the client type you should use. So here in RoomKey, I'm just going to open up the Rate Wizard. So from System Configuration, I selected Rate Wizard to open up the Rate Wizard on screen here. At the bottom of the Rate Wizard, there is a button that says Client Types. This actually is a shortcut to your Client Types module, which will list all of your client types that have been built inside your database. And what you want to look for is here in the code column in this list, all the way to the bottom, you will see a code called Web. Now, this is a special code that is only available for properties using eRes. The code web cannot be changed, but this name that displays can be changed. So this database, like I said, has a custom name that says website/eRes booking. Yours might just say website booking or just eRes. If you would like to change or modify this code at any time, you can click Modify at the right-hand side, and you'll notice that you can change this general information. So you can change it to a different name, and you can give it a custom sort order if you prefer. The only thing you cannot change is the code itself because that is required for eRes. So I'm just going to close out of here and head back to our presentation. So now that we've seen how we can add rates to eRes, let's take a look at how to book a reservation on eRes. So we've loaded that rate, and that was for May 2025. So this is going to show how you can actually book that rate as if you were an online guest. Great. So the guest is going to select their arrival and departure dates. Again, I'm just going to move over to 2025 for this example. The guest can enter the length of stay or number of nights, and they can also enter in occupancy information. So just one adult here, and then they select search availability. Now this is just going to show a processing bar because what eRes is actually doing is pulling that information from RoomKey. So here I can see my daily rate. This is the best available rate where I can see the information about the guest room, the rate, and cancellation policy. When I'm ready, I can click Book Now. That will bring me to the guest page. I can still see my rate information here on screen, but as I scroll down, I can now enter in the contact details for my guest. So here I've entered in contact details. And at the bottom, I can even enter in my credit card details. There we go. I can add additional comments. So if there are any requests, guest requests, those can be entered in at this point. And before I complete the booking, I do need to review the policy information and agree to the policy for this booking. When I complete the booking, I will get a confirmation page here letting me know my confirmation number or my res ID for this booking. I can print my confirmation or I can make a new reservation as well. Great. So pretty straightforward process for creating a reservation in RoomKey there. Now, when the guest completes the reservation, you did see that at the very end, they do get that confirmation number. And I said that that is actually the res ID for their booking in RoomKey. So that booking has been immediately sent to RoomKey and confirmed with those guest details that the guest entered. So if I open up RoomKey here on screen, I can actually do a search for that guest. So I'll just do F3 for advanced search. Let me go ahead and enter in the res ID for this guest, which was 2754. And I can see that reservation here on my search. You just go ahead and click OK. This is what that reservation looks like inside RoomKey. So it comes through with all of those guest details, the contact information that they entered as part of their booking. Their credit card details also come through, so that was entered on eRes and securely transferred here to RoomKey. The other key features that I have here is the client type is using the website slash eRes booking. That's the client type that we assigned for these types of rate distribution in step 3. We have the rate code, which is showing slash hotel website. And I can also see that up on my view screen up above. And I also have a source of business or source for this booking. It says eRes web reservation. Lastly, I do have a reservation note on file letting me know that the guest has requested a high floor. So any additional comments that the guest adds at the end, just before they complete the booking, those will automatically pull through as a reservation note onto that booking itself. So very direct and simple way of making reservations from your website through eRes directly into RoomKey.